Hey everybody, this is Derek from No One Entertainment. Thank you for clicking on my video. I hope you guys are excited for some more 1OK Rock. I am, because that was a really great video that I reacted to the last time, and I got some really great comments and some great feedback in the comment section too. So thank you guys. So two people recommended this next one. So one of my Patreon members, T-Proc, and another commenter down below the previous video, Shakel635. I do not know if I'm pronouncing that properly, but you can let me know in the comment section. Both of them have requested Deeper Deeper live at Yokohama Arena. Now, I have a few others that have been, so I'm trying to kind of like made a little list so that I can see, because I have like no memory. Okay, so there's going to be some other ones that are coming along. There's going to be Dreamer, Mighty Long Fall, One by One, Smiling Down Liar, Take Me to the Top, Ending Story, Eye of the Storm, Made It Out Alive, The Beginning. So I mean, there's quite a bit of 1OK Rock that has been recommended, and that will be coming to you guys right here on No One Entertainment. So I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys will press subscribe and press the notification bell and press all so that YouTube will notify you when I upload a new video, because the algorithm has just been horrible lately. But aside from that, we're just going to get right into the video. Now, you guys said, or from what I understand, that they do like different genres, right? They have different styles, and I love that about a band or an artist, because it gives variety. You guys also heard how I said that, you know, I do lean towards more of the rock. So I think that's why a lot of these titles that you guys were giving me, a lot of these performances you were saying would be up my alley. So I'm excited to check this out. So this one is Deeper Deeper, Mighty Long Fall at Yokohama Stadium live. Excuse me. There's no closed captioning, so let's see what this has in store. And if you're new to my channel, you know, I will make some pauses for the Fair Use Act and because of copyright laws. But let's go ahead and watch. Okay, hold on a second. I did not know it was going to come in like that with the bass. Ooh, I like the little, I guess you could call that a little growl that he just had there. So right away, I loved the bass line. The bass line was really, really good. Do, 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 do. You know, I forgot the exact melody, but when it came in with the bass, obviously that was amazing. And then it came in full force with the guitars. That was amazing. And I don't know what they have their guitar tuned down to, because I'm just kind of like watching them playing the rhythm parts, you know, the main riff, and they're not using like power chords, bar chords, but you can tell that it's the guitar is tuned down. So if anybody knows what tuning that they're using, please let me know in the comment section as well. But then when the lead singer came in, you know, also the other thing that I want to recognize is everybody in the crowd having so much fun. Look how huge the crowd is, though. But everybody's like jumping up and down, and there's so much energy going on. So I'm really like loving this. But I did like, again, the reason why I backed it up is because I wanted to hear that little growl that the lead singer just kind of like inserted at the end of that verse. Look at that. Another step up. It's take your mind. It's getting down. Wherever you stay, just Okay. Love that little rough, harsh vocals that he just did there. But you know what? These guys are so good live. This is a live band, and you guys said that in the comment section, and I wholeheartedly agree with every single one of you that said this was a live band because this really is. They're all killing it. I love how they're spinning around, putting so much energy into the performance, which is why the crowd is drawing in that energy and then giving that energy back. Again, just kind of like I said in my previous reaction, that it just it has this element of like those punk bands from like the 90s. I really like that. So, but even just the way that they were moving, the way like I think like the one guitarist was kind of like hopping around, like but on one leg. Dude, there's so much to unpack on here. Okay. So again, loving this singer. He's got great vocals, very powerful, and I mean, you can literally ask yourself, are you sure this is live? I mean, yes, this is live, but because he's so good, they're all so good. And I got to shout out to the drummer. I'm gonna need to know everybody's names. So that's gonna come in time, especially if they're like, non-American names. It's gonna be even a little harder for me to like memorize, but that's okay. I'm up for the task. But the drummer is just really killing it. All these guys, I don't know how, I think you guys told me that they've been around for like 20 years, but they look really young, but they're also Asian, and I have half Asian blood too. And I mean, I look younger for my age too. So, but let's just back it up a little tiny bit because I want to focus on the drummer a little bit here because all these little drum fills that, well, they're not little, but all these drum fills that he's doing is just. Okay. One thing that I was going to mention about this, about the vocalist earlier, is the fact that when he's giving these powerful long notes, he's sustaining them. They're not wavy, they're not shaky, he's not out of breath. He's hopping around with energy, but he knows how to sustain. He's got a lot of breath control. Let's just say that. He's got a lot of breath control and he's sustaining those notes, but the way that he just sustained that scream too. And a skilled vocalist will know that you're not using your main vocal cords when you scream like that or when you do harsh vocals. So all of that power is coming in here from his diaphragm. Um, Let's get that scream. Oh, and by the way, again, I got to shout out the bassist. That bass line is sick. It started the song, and throughout the song, I just haven't been commenting on because there's a lot going on. I'm trying to take it all in, but bro, that bass line is so good. So far, like all the instruments, all the musicians are tight and they're all like top-notch musicians and singers. I mean, and they all have like this swag going on too. I mean, you can tell that it's a mature band that they've been around for a while. That bass. Okay, listen, guys. I want to get that last section, that last scream. All right, guys, that rocked my socks off. So, wow, they are like, look at all the 1OK Rock t-shirts too in the crowd. That's so freaking awesome. So they must have like a huge, why am I just now discovering them? So shout out to T-Proc for like, um, first recommending this to me, and then to the rest of you guys that came in and was just like, "Oh yeah, you got to do more." So I'm so glad that you guys like recommended this one. So I got to press like, oh, is this their? It says official channel, but is this their official channel? I'm gonna assume that it is. So I'm gonna press subscribe. I'm assuming that this is there, and then of course you got to click on the all so that I get all the notifications from them. So make sure that you guys do that for moi if you guys decide to subscribe to my channel, because there's going to be definitely, as you can see, I have a list of 1OK Rock stuff to do. So let me see. What was the other thing that I wanted to kind of, okay. Because there's no, what's the word? There's no like English here. I may have to like, let me click on their Facebook real quickly, because I've already followed them on Facebook. See, I'm following. I follow them on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to YouTube. But what I want to do is okay, about. I want to know if where does it say like all their names, like all the guys in the band and what they play and all of that stuff. Well, here's their official site, and thanks for hanging in there with me while I do this, because again, you know, oh, I like the layout of their website. It's pretty cool. Uh, Primal Footmark 2026. I'm not quite sure what that is, but new song Puppets Can't Control You. Ooh, that sounds interesting. So their recent album is called Detox, and that was the album that the first song came from. Now, let me see. Let me go under about and see if it says anything well about them individually. Now, this only shows 4 guys. Is it only 4 guys? I don't know why I was thinking it was 5. Okay, so here we go. So lead vocal, his name is Taka. The guitarist, his name is Toru. The bassist is Ryota, and the drums is Tomoya. Now, if I've said any of those wrong, in the comment section, maybe just phonetically spell it out or where I can properly pronounce it. So, but for right now, we're gonna, So apparently, I guess it is 4. And oh wow, they got all these on DVDs and stuff like that. So I really have a lot to delve into. And that's really, really cool that I got like a new band that I can kind of like, you know, uh, uh, latch onto and attach myself to. And so far, everybody in the fan base has been really, really cool. I've been part of fan bases and where I'm just not even going to react to certain bands anymore because some of the people are just so downright rude, mean, and unintelligently stupid. So I just can't deal with stuff like that. But so far, you guys have been like totally cool, and I'm like really appreciating that a lot. So, with all of that said, let me go back to because more is coming. And so thank you so much, everybody, for rocking out with me on this one. I hope that you appreciated and liked the reaction. There was a lot going on. I didn't want to make it because I really wanted to listen to the music because this is a new band. So, I wanted to comment here and there on, the bass line, what the drummer is doing, a little bit of what the vocalist was doing. So I'm focusing on the crowd, the arena. I was focusing on a few of the different things that I wanted to just briefly comment on stuff, just to let you guys know that I was acknowledging and seeing and observing these things as a first time reaction and as a first time watch and listen. Um, but I didn't want to chop up this song too much because I was kind of rocking out to it. That was amazing. So I'm looking forward to like more of their stuff. And as I continue to delve into their music and their catalog and their performances, because I know that they're a live band, there are certain bands that are just live bands. I'm a part of the Nightwish Army, and Nightwish is just one of those bands where they're much better live because that doesn't mean that you don't listen to the studio stuff because obviously there's a lot of work that goes involved into studio recordings. But I totally get it when you guys say that they're a live band because that's where the energy is at, right? And sometimes because of the producer, maybe certain layers or certain aspects of the editing is kind of like the way it's mixed. Maybe it's certain things go a little lower than what it needs to be. And so, but when you're live, and you're giving your all, I mean, it's all out there from the guitars to the vocals to the drums, the bass, and the bass was so sick. The bass, the drums, the guitar riff, like everything was so amazing here. Um, the lead singer, is it Yaka? Let me look again. Taka. Okay. So Taka's vocals insane. Very, like I said before, he's got very great breath control, breath support, and he's able to give not only those long sustained clean notes, but then a long sustained growl and harsh vocals. So really, really good. I'm very highly impressed. I very much enjoyed that, and I'm looking forward to the next one. So I'm going to have the link to the original video so you can go to their channel, and I'm going to have all of their socials in the description so that you can follow them on their socials as well. So as a reactor, I'm here to just promote the band, and then on top of that, if you like this reaction, then I hope that you will press like. Hope you will subscribe to the channel. There's more coming. Press the notification bell. Press all so that you'll get notified with all of my uploads. And then in the comment section, leave me lots of comments. If you have an option with your mobile device, hype the video, share the video on your Discords, Facebook pages, on your social media. And then in the description is going to be all of my socials as well. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, it'll be there. The link will be there. More importantly, my Patreon for just a few bucks a month. You get the early access to all of my videos. And right now I have like over 200 exclusive bonus videos of full album listens, full concert viewings. And if there's a full concert viewing of One OK Rock, let me know. Because then we'll just do like, I mean, maybe not right away. I want to like get to know their catalog a little bit, but we'll do like a full, One OK Rock concert, and that'll be up on Patreon. So, but if you want to check out my Patreon for like 7 days for free, there's a 7-day free trial. Check it out. You don't have to stay. You can just check out the free trial and then jump off if you want. No commitment. But anyways, thank you so much, everybody. I hope to see you on Patreon. But if not, I will see you here. Well, that's about it. I'll catch you in the next one.